Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel on this extremely windy day. This is the 1st of October, the 1st of Spooktober. We're in Grangegeet Cemetery in County Meath, and let's have a look at the cemetery. It's right across this field. We have to cross this. A few sheep in the field as well, and let's take a look at a very interesting grave that's in here. Right, you can just see over there, that's where the cemetery is. And you know the story of body snatchers and grave robbers. Well, there's an interesting grave here, and I'm going to show you. So you know, years and years ago, people were afraid that when their loved one was freshly buried, that these grave robbers would come in and steal the body. And they use different techniques for that. And today I'm going to show you a very unique grave in this beautiful little remote cemetery. As I said, Grangegeet Cemetery. And as I said, we're crossing a field. I can already see some headstones just above the hill there, and some sheep. And this is Ireland after all, guys, and you know, these little remote cemeteries are usually always in these middle of these fields, and we have farm animals, cows and sheep. Look at that boy there. There he is, come to say hello. So I'm not sure how we're going to access it yet, but I'll turn you back on when we get a bit closer. So here's the gate. So this is the cemetery. And my first time being here, so I'm going to take you along and see if we can find this unique grave. As I said, it is a mortsafe, so it's to prevent body snatchers and grave robbers. We do have ruins of a church here as well, so maybe we'll just take a walk up this way. Well, we've a lot of grave markers there actually. Somebody has come along and cemented them in, I'd say. This one here just has the symbol of a cross on it. So this is the ruins. Wow, this one is completely split in half. See the Lamb of God there on it? $18.96 on this. Wow, somebody has put some designs on it. Just there. 89, looks like Murphy. John Murphy. 60 years then underneath it. Is it Annie was 60? His wife. And then there's 31 years there as well. And is that a Patrick maybe? And a Betty Murphy, age 60. A Kathy Murphy, 1896. Very hard to...
1826?
Yeah, but look down at the bottom. It looks like Mary. M-E-R-Y. Plus...
Matthew, is it?
Matthew, is it? Yeah. And then that looks like 9 years. Is it Mary and Matthew maybe? Age just 9 at the bottom. That almost looks like somebody just etched it in by hand, doesn't it? Well, there is a symbol there as well, is there? It's here, it looks like. Is it the IHS maybe? And then this symbol. Very interesting. So as I said, this is the ruins of what was the church. There's another one, looks like it was almost done by hand. Peter, it looks like. Looks like Larry as well.
Peter Ward.
Is it Peter Ward Senior? Died 29th of June 1903, and his wife Jane. There's an Owen there, there's a Peter. It's like the full family is just listed there. So these stones are in pretty bad condition. This is huge. Michael. Erected by Michael. Not sure of the surname. In memory of his father, Andrew McKenny, is it?
McCann.
And is it McCann? Yeah? Who departed this life. Is that 1770? Looks like the age 69. I know the torch is kind of flickering there, but it's the only way we can kind of read these. We have a tabletop tomb here. And these are usually quite hard to read. To the memory of Mr. Matthew MacDonough, late of Drogheda, merchant, who departed this life the 9th of February 1838, aged, is that 38 there? Or 38, yeah. It's unusual that you can read them really, isn't it? There's a war. Is that a war memorial there? Just down here. Can you read that one?
Yeah. There's just one there as well. This is Gunner L. MacDonald.
Gunner.
Royal Garrison Artillery, who died the 5th of January 1920.
Gunner L. MacDonald.
Gunner L. MacDonald.
MacDonald. What age was he?
No age, just
No
says
age.
died in 1920.
1920. It's unusual that there's one just in the middle of nowhere basically. I'll give you a look at this place. Wow, look at that. Now this headstone is actually faced a different way. That's unusual, isn't it? It's faced completely different to the rest of them. 17 something. Just there, look, 1780. Age 29. Who is it? For the soul of the...
Boyle.
Is it Reverend? No, look at the start there. I know the torch's not much use, is it? Looks like Reverend. Something. Aged 39, it looks like. It's very hard to read, that one. Looks like Reverend, yeah. Oh wow, look at this one. We've two angels on either side of this. That's beautiful, isn't it? Full of water. I do see 1880 there, aged 52. Looks like in memory of Brian, maybe. And then there's also of her son, John Nulty. It looks like there's actually two
I wonder if that's part of a coffin.
two cherubs there. What? Oh yeah, guys, look. That is. Take the torch off for a sec. Hope you can see that. The sun has not been our friend today because it's against us here, against the camera. It's kind of early evening. There's another headstone here that I want to have a look at, if I can get around. What's on this one? What's that? Face. Wow, look at that. Take the torch off again. Oh, I hope that'll... It's just kind of flashing, but there's nothing we can do. It just the torch reacts to the sunlight against the camera. That is amazing. Will we be able to read it? I wonder. It's all full of that lichen or lichen, as they call it.
Stone and burial
Place.
belongs to
Nicholas
Johnson.
Johnson maybe, of
Of
ROS, Ross something. Any year of his father is there as well, and mother, and no date, no year, no age, but there would have been a face here as well as just here. That is amazing.
You can see the eyes. In
Yeah,
torch.
it's just a pity that the torch is
That's unusual, the coffin handle.
yeah,
I think it's a coffin handle.
it does look like
you
one.
can see the hinge there,
Yeah,
just there on the other side.
it's amazing actually that would be left.
Maybe it's from a family member.
Right, so let's just, oh look at that, isn't that beautiful? Bridget Mary Boyle, 1910. You can see the hands there. The one has the shroud, the other is the suit. 1910, and her mother Elizabeth as well. 1914, and her brother Patrick, 1915. Wow, all died very, very close, really, in the span of probably 5 years there. Oh wow, look at this. Look at this. That's those, is it memento moris, I think they're called. This would have also been one. The little bird is out, so the glass case has completely gone. That is amazing, look at that. Wow, I wonder how old that is there. Any name on that?
John Duff. In loving memory of our dear parents and grandparents, John Duff. Mount Fort, something it says there. November, age
1906.
75.
November 1906, I think it was it? Age 75,
Age 75
yeah.
in 1906.
And there's a 1911 there then. That is a beautiful, gorgeous actually, Celtic cross, and it stands, I suppose, is about 14 foot high. Easily, I'd say.
12 to 15 feet.
Yeah, wow. It's huge, and it's just actually, that's what we could see as we walked in the gate there. We also have a little grotto actually down there, which is beautiful to see. That possibly there, that iron pole possibly was a cross maybe. But what's this?
His face is on those far ones. I think there's a face on it that you can very kind of make out a face.
It's like a tomb slab though, is it? I don't see a face.
Just here.
So I'm not sure what I don't think it was a tomb slab, but you can see a face there. Let's see if I can zoom in, because I can't really, where the torch is there. Oh yeah, there is nice designs on that, yeah. That is a face for sure. And arms, it looks like. Oh, my camera won't. Yeah, wait till I try and get across there. Maybe I'll be able to take a closer look. I don't want to step on the grave. But just there, yeah. I can see it, yeah.
The arm. Here.
Yeah, and the body.
The hand.
Wow, look at the hand. Wow, that's amazing, isn't it? Can't read anything really on it. That is amazing. But it's on a grave with a headstone. It says 1916 there. Loving memory of James Francis Gargan, April 1916. His wife, Catherine Mary, 1921. Philip, 1941. And there's Jane there as well. There's another Patrick at the bottom. Wow, so I wonder, maybe this has got nothing to do with this grave at all, really. Maybe it was just placed there, because I don't think it's old enough to have that new headstone there and then that slab. So I'm not sure where that has come from. So guys, just as we walked in through the field, we were talking about grave robbers and mort safes. What I have found, my first mortsafe. And it is just here. Would you look at this? This is huge. And this was to stop body snatchers and grave robbers taking the body after it was buried. You can see there's a cross up at the top. I mean, there's no way it's all kind of like welded and closed tightly shut. This is huge though. So I'm sure there's more than one person buried here. It's actually bigger than what I originally thought from just the photos. It is absolutely huge. So our first mort safe, I'm going to stand back just a little bit to give you a better look at it. It is huge. So as I said, the reason they put these huge cages over graves was to prevent, as I said, grave robbers and body snatchers, and they used to take the bodies and use them for educational purposes. But I mean, they did it without consent, and it was illegal. So they would come late at night for the fresh dead body, of course, and dig it up and then do all sorts of experiments on them. But this place is so remote that you know, I suppose family was afraid, and it was very much a thing in Ireland. So there you go, guys. A huge mort safe. Really, really cool. And as I said, much bigger than what I thought it would be. Now we see more grave markers there as well, look at. And somebody has come along and cemented them in, so that is nice. They obviously have taken the time to do that. We have little cherubs on this one as well. As I said, the evening sun is not great when you're trying to video. Well, this one probably would have been repaired or restored. This is for the Barry family. We've John, Mary, Julia, Frank.
They've just left out the died part.
Oh, yeah, well I suppose it's obviously that they died, because you can see died is wrote first, and then the comments are there, just they didn't have to write it 3 more times, and also the parents of the above names. So obviously brothers and sisters there. 42, 43, 51 and 52. Wow, all very, very close as well, isn't it? You know. So guys, what an interesting place. We found so much more than what we thought we would find here. Absolutely fantastic. And I mean, have a look. The scenery here is gorgeous. That is obviously somebody, it's not rubbish, it's cuttings of, I suppose, people tending to graves, which is great to see, and then a big tank full of water. And then we have this little grotto here to Our Lady. And the gate we came in, and then of course we had the sheep around us. They're still there, they are. And they're not too bothered by people coming and going. That beautiful scenery there. Right, so guys, Ollie is with us here today. His first mort safe and our first video of Spooktober. And what's more spooky than grave robbers and mort safes, I suppose, to keep them all safe from the such. But from this beautiful, beautiful place in Meath, take care, God bless. Thanks to Grave Visitation there in the background as well for helping out, and Ollie helping out as well. But for now, take care, God bless. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to subscribe. Leave us a like, comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe to Grave Visitations as well. He will have some amazing videos as well coming. But so for now, take care guys. God bless. Talk to you soon.